Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Willow Oak Farm, and thanks for watching. It's been a few weeks since I've done a video, and the reason for that really hasn't been much going on. Nothing really to video about. The weather's turned off cold here in the upstate of South Carolina, and cows just been grazing. Really hadn't been feeding yet. I've had a little grass left, and a couple of nights I threw them a little dab of hay, but really not much. I've got some grass left in the back pasture. I'm gonna move them down there in a week or two. But this morning I got something different going on. We've got some weather coming in. Got some snow supposed to move in late morning. And we haven't had any snow here in almost 3 years, which is very unusual. Because as a norm, we have a little bit of snow every year. Not a whole lot, usually, but sometimes we'll have a big snow. They're calling for up here in the upstate. Well, it started out a dusting to an inch. Then they moved it from 1 to 2 inches. Then it went from 2 to 4 inches. Now they're talking about 4 inches or maybe a little more right here where we are in the northern Greenville County. So I'm gonna get out here this morning. Snow's supposed to come in, like I say, late morning is what they're calling for. And I'm gonna throw these cows and the goats some hay, get them fed good, get them in good shape when they're not hungry, because we all know they got that full gut that's going to help keep them warm. So I've got some fescue. Let me show you here. What I have here, I've got a bale of fescue thrown on here, and that bottom, that's some alfalfa hay. I'll show you that here in a few minutes. You see on the trailer, I've got a big bale right there. One of those 850-pound bales of alfalfa that I'm just pulling a few flakes off of. We're gonna go out here, give them a little feed, get them full before the snow gets here. And so I'll check back with you in a few minutes. There you go. Got a little hay thrown out for the cows. Got some fescue and a little alfalfa. A few of the goats over here eating with them too. But if you look at these cows, you'll see they're in awful good shape. That heifer there, got a couple of steers right here. That cow right there, she's nursing the calf, but she's in good shape. This big heifer right here, they're all in good shape, so they'll do fine in this cold weather. Just keeping them fat's the main thing, keeping plenty of roughage in them. And I also keep out a protein tub, and I'm a firm believer in them. It helps them eat that forage better. It'll make them eat that dead grass better and the hay better. And this is, I believe, a 34% protein tub here. I've been feeding the 24s over the years, but these are, I think, 34s. Then there's my minerals right here. Keep plenty of loose minerals out for them. Always keep your minerals out. And I also filled up a little goat rack over here. So it's full of hay. It's got some fescue and alfalfa in it also. So you see they filling up. Everybody's in good shape. So that's what we want. They're gonna get them full before the storm gets here. All right, let's throw a little more hay on the back of the players here and give these mature goats on the other side, and the horse will bite to eat right quick. Now if you look right here, here's that big bale of alfalfa hay. There's a little bale of fescue sitting on top of it. And what I do is it'll just flake off right like that. Then I'll break it in half or quarters, it just falls apart, and feed it like that a little bit along with this fescue. So we're going to load up a little bit more. This is some awful good alfalfa. Came out of Wyoming. There's some awful good stuff. So we're going to put a little bit more on the players here and go over here and feed the mature does and the billies and the horse a little bit and wait for the snow to get here. All right, we've tossed a little hay over here to the goats and the horse. There are two billies right here. And some of these females don't seem too interested in the hay. As you can see, they're in good shape also. They've been foraging pretty good. All right, I'm gonna check everybody's water right quick and get inside. Look up there, those clouds, just gray and dark. And the snow is coming from Atlanta. And anytime we get snow or weather coming from Atlanta this direction is usually our worst. And we've been having, in my opinion, some unusual weather here lately. We always have cold snaps. We're to get out in the 20s, low 20s, or even in the upper teens. But usually just for a couple of days. It'll get cold, 2 or 3 days, it's warm back up. But it's been cold for 2 weeks. It's been in the low of the 20s and 30s. And they're showing the 20s as lows for the next 7 days out. So I'll be glad when this weather pattern breaks a little bit. All right, well, let's check the water and get inside. Well, how about a little update? And by the way, today is Friday, January the 10th, and it's about 7:30, 7:45 this morning when I fed. They said the snow is going to start late morning, real light, and get heavier as the day goes on. Well, it looks like they were right. It started, you know, about 11 o'clock, 10:45, 11 o'clock, just real light. And as you see, it's starting to stick on the ground, the driveway, which I knew wouldn't be a problem because it's been cold and the ground's cold, so it took hold. So it's coming down pretty good right now. It's supposed to get heavier as the day goes on. It's snowing until late this evening. They're talking maybe a little freezing rain, a little sleet mixing it in with it late this evening. And we hope that's not the case, because that freezing rain, sleet, that's what brings power lines down. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. I'll bring you back later for another update. Well, it's 4 o'clock. It's time to do our afternoon or evening feeding. It's a good time. Looks like it's stopped. The snow has stopped. You can see what we got right there. Not a whole lot, but we're supposed to have some more coming in with a little bit of sleet mixed in with it, which we don't want to see. So while it is stopped, we're gonna get out here and feed right quick. So let's get her done. Okay, we've got everybody fed. Threw these young goats in here, a little feed in their troughs in here. They still got some hay in their rack. Gave the cows a bale of hay, plus a little alfalfa. Horse right there, gave them a little grain. And mama goats down there, gave them a little grain also. So everybody's in good shape. So I'm gonna gather the eggs right now and get back inside, because boy, it's cold and it's starting to sleet. Well, good Saturday morning, everybody. It is a little after 7, and we're fixing to feed up a little bit. Now, the winter storm has passed, and the good news is, well, it didn't get near as much snow as they were predicting. They're calling for 4+ inches. We got about 1.5 inches. Calling for a little ice afterwards. Had just a dab of freezing rain, not much. So that's the good news. The bad news is the temperature is going to stay cold. It's supposed to get up upper 30s, low 40s during the day, and back down around that 20-degree mark at night. And that's for the next week. So there's not much going to be melting. And what little bit does melt is going to freeze back over in the evening, and we're going to have some black ice on the road. So we have to be careful if we get out. Of course, I'm not planning on going anywhere for a few days. So the storm's over. And we need to get out here and throw these animals a little hay. Gave the horse a little bit just a few minutes ago. So let's go feed the rest of them. Okay, well, everything's been fed. See, they all got their heads down, cleaned it up. Some of the goats are out here. If you see down there under that shed, I filled their little trough back up, their little hay feeder back up. So they've got hay down there also. Everybody's around here eating. So everything's been fed except me. We're gonna get back inside this Saturday morning. And Saturday morning means sausage gravy biscuits. Let's go get some breakfast. Well, that's gonna do it for now. Just want to jump on here, do a little short video and let you know what's going on at Willow Oak Farm, which hasn't been a whole lot. The weather's been cold and we've just been taking care of animals. That's what's been happening. Had a little bit of weather the last couple of days. Starting to melt pretty good right now, but it's supposed to be cold for the next week, but that's okay. But things are going to change in a few weeks. In about 6 weeks, it'll be time to start kidding. So what we need to do about the end of February is get our does up, run through the chute, give them their CDT vaccinations, give them the copper boluses, check them for parasites, and check their feet. And then about, I don't know, mid-March to the end of March, kids all start coming. Shortly after that, we all start having some calves. And always look forward to that. That lets me know springtime is here, the grass will start greening up, the birds will start chirping, and the weather will warm up, which I'm really looking forward to. And also it'll be time to start some seedlings and think about a garden. About the middle of April here, it'll be time to plant. So I always look forward to planting and playing in the garden. So we've got a lot coming on. I want you to watch then. There'll be some videos coming out in the future. Also, this is my first video since the holidays. And I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a very Merry Happy New Year. So anyway, until next time, hope you have a great week.